when you look at the Mafia in the 70s, a lot of the money was made through the unions. Like, for example, the Teamsters. You know, you heard the connection between Jimmy Hoffa and how Las Vegas was built with the mob and so forth. Based on what you guys know in 2023, where does the Mafia make most of its money?
I still think they make money through, have funny stories, but, you know, through the ILA, through the ports, through construction. I mean, there's so many different ways. They have ghost employees that can be put on a payroll for the purpose of just generating money for the union. You don't audit them.
And Mike lists in the book all the unions that have historically and to date still been controlled by organized crime. His knowledge is much deeper than mine on this topic, and it's a pretty powerful list.
Yeah, I remember interviewing somebody when I first came to New York in a labor racketeering case, and he was so confident about working at this specific site. He couldn't describe the site, you know, but he was on the payroll of this contractor. But he was on 3 different contractors' payroll. So I was like, well, how are you at 3 different places at the same time? He had that constipated look like, what? Like he had no idea because the union was taking the other money in his name.
And the Chins family, we state in the book, to this day, still making money, hands over fist, working 7-day weeks, 27 hours per day, getting paid on the waterfront on the Jersey side.
Yeah, and the New Jersey governor, I really think his decision to remove them. Now I have, you know, a lot of confidence in the New Jersey State Police, great organization. And I just, you know, that process of doing a review by them, their hands are full. And so it's like rather than starting from scratch, and they do have a strong organized crime unit in the state, but the state statutes are different than the federal statutes as far as mandatory sentencing guidelines. And the opportunity there, I do think the governor's not from New Jersey, he was from Massachusetts, and so he relies on the people around him. And I think they may be intentionally deceiving him for the purpose of, you know, Jersey's a much bigger port than New York with regard to the
controlled
ILA.
by the Genovese.
And controlled by
to
the
this
Genovese.
day, to our belief.
Okay, final question. As 2 people that have been involved in RICO cases intimately for decades, do you think that Donald Trump will go to prison for his RICO?
I'm not really wanting to talk about politics because I just think the country is in such turmoil.
Yeah, let's stay away from that.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, it's bizarre, the conversations and where they're going with things. And it's just, it's sad.
Yeah,
but
let's
yeah,
just stay away from
yeah.
that. Yeah. Sorry.
Okay, I'll leave that with a no comment.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay, well, Dan Dorsky and Mike Campi, I really appreciate you guys coming in. You know, the work that you guys did, I'm sure saved countless lives. I'm sure has saved the taxpayers millions, if not billions of dollars over the years. And, you know, I suggest everyone read the new book, War Against the Mafia, How a Prosecutor and FBI Agent Devastated the New York Mob, which will be out in November.
Correct. And you can pre-purchase. You go on Amazon, BarnesandNoble.com, anything, click pre-order. And thank you so much for the interview and for the compliment.
Yep, appreciate it.
Absolutely. Peace.
Thank you.
Thank you.